If you're already, I'm good to go.
Yep.
All set here.
Ready to go.
Excellent. So, welcome everyone to another episode of the Guild of Brockheart, brought to you by AA&D. You're here with Bork17, with myself, who's the untrusted DM as always. We have Dying Danger, Gnome Face, the Man Bear, and then Canervish Blurgan. We had a fun time last time, where some trolls were fighting back, and then a lot of flesh was burned. So, yeah. With don't forget to like, subscribe, review, comment, share, do all that type of good stuff. I think the last week's episode's going live tomorrow. Oops. Anything else?
Enjoy the show.
Okay. So, yeah. Last time on the Guild of Brockheart, our adventurers finished fighting off the trolls that came in and attacked them. They woke up in the morning and they decided, that they made plans to carry out and go forth. But before they actually went into slumber, they had a bunch of trolls that decided to pop back up to life and make their lives a little more miserable. So after taking them out, they decide, well, fire is good against trolls, so let's pile them up and start a fire and make sure they don't ever come back. So they did that a little downwind from the enclosure, and then they set off to bed, taking turns like usual. And with another eventless night, we end up waking up to join our adventurers as they're about getting ready to seek out and find out where these trolls are coming from, I think. Or they're going to Akasai. We'll find out what they're doing. All right.
Well,
If I'm not mistaken, we last week you guys all slept, and then that was it. We ended after the night's rest, right?
Yes.
So it was Bartholomew and night number 2 that were last on guard.
It was. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay, so they end up waking everyone up. Except Gnome Face, because you're sleeping in the caravan.
Yep. Trying to avoid the mistake I made.
Of telling Gale that you're possessed.
I never told him I was possessed, but I intimidated him a little too hard.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Okay, so all of y'all are awake except for Gnome Face. What would you like to do? Who's talking?
Well, I'm gonna try as hard as possible not to think about Gnome Face because there's clearly something wrong with him. I'm just gonna have Colton, tell us the best routes to travel alongside the mountain looking for caves, and we'll just take the first one that we feel like.
He did already mention to you that the path, as you guys are going, the pathways to the next, towards the pathways towards where the troll caves would be, are inaccessible by the caravan, and he can point them out when you get to them. So you know that already.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take this group out. Colton seemed pretty confident about hanging back while we were checking those routes. So I'm just going to entrust him to not die or flee if, trolls come and attack him while we're gone. So, yeah,
Don't
let's just
remember
take
him
that
saying
route.
that.
He didn't say it. He said he was going to get out of there because he didn't really care that much.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Didn't we decide to leave someone here to guard him?
that's a good call. Okay. You know, I
Forget
probably
who it
should have
was.
I should have come to that decision myself, but I was feeling
I think you
lazy
did.
about it. Oh, I did?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, who would be great for guarding this guy? Let's leave. Hmm. Well, I mean, like, I don't want to tell people what to do. So, does anybody want to hang back?
You see a lot of like quizzical looks on their faces. Like, what are you talking about?
Does anybody want to protect the caravan while the rest of us scout out for troll caves on foot? Because the caravan can't follow, and Colton's got to hang back.
Colton chimes up. Sir Gale, I'm confused on what you're speaking about. The pathways to the trolls are along the way. I thought we were taking the caravan to where the pathway forks off, and I was going to tell you, like, direct you down that way. But like, the path towards Akasai is still that way, and like, there's a bunch of, yeah. I thought we were still taking the caravan there. I didn't know we were waiting. The caravan was waiting all the way back
I
here.
I didn't know that there was an entire route there. I thought it was kind of like next to the mountain. So yeah, let's take the caravan there, and then we'll make this decision.
People are like, oh, okay. Colin like, okay. Well, we should wait for the driver to pack up the enclosure. So if everyone can get out, it'll be about like 2 hours, and we'll be good to go.
All right.
Gnome Face, around this time you feel like you don't necessarily get woken up, but like you become like a little less asleep, and you feel like the caravan like bouncing from like you don't know why, but like the caravan's like bouncing.
Okay. I kind of wake up and I look to see if somebody's driving or if I'm hallucinating.
No, you see that you look around and you see the person who drives the caravan is like loading and dropping stuff into the back of the caravan.
Oh, yeah, time to go.
But, oh, just about. I'm just finishing loading this stuff up.
Sorry, what?
He says, oh, just about. I'm just finishing loading this stuff up.
Okay, I kind of stretch and I get out of the caravan and just kind of stand there leaning up against the wheel, waiting for whatever the hell we're going to do.
All right. Well, then at that case, the little enclosure is all loaded up and everything, and the driver's like, all right, everyone, or he like calls out, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Good to go. Lead the way.
Colton starts walking off towards the direction to the east.
I follow.
All right, so yeah, you guys leave off this part of the mountain. You start walking a ways, and like the pathways are kind of like wrapping around a mountain, and then there's some like nice little bridges to go in between. This part all is traveled like wellish, like the path is there, and it's not necessarily bumpy or anything, because like you can tell that this is where like the carts and everything go that go through the mountain. And you get to like a little fork in the road. Well, not a fork, but like another pathway like cuts off, like pulls off to the right and goes like more vertical down and around the like starts it goes down and like kind of goes around the mountain. But like if the pathway that you're going is going straight, it's like an off ramp that's on the right hand side, and it kind of gets steeper. So it's like two pathways that are going to become like vertically aligned.
It's like one of those scary side trails on a mountain. That you see
Precisely.
vehicles.
You'd need a caravan with the all-terrain package to go down that thing.
I don't like this.
And a little thinner too.
I just mutter like, Colton, are you sure this is have you taken this route before?
He goes, no, that's why I'm my plan is to follow you guys so I can mark it off on these maps here.
Well,
But no, the maps, and like I said, the caravan only takes this path up here, so
if the road seems a little too bumpy, feel free to stop it and we can hoof it. I just don't want you taking any unnecessary risks with this ride here.
well, this is the first branch off, so if you're gonna go search for like the home of the trolls, this would be the first one to go search. The caravan
Oh.
can't follow.
Okay, so we have to stop here anyways, huh?
I mean, we don't have to, but I thought that's what you wanted to do.
Well, yeah, we have to stop here because that's the mission.
Okay.
So, all right, fellas, everybody. Hey, this is the first point that we're checking for trolls. Does anybody want to stay with the caravan? Make sure it's safe while we're gone.
Bruce kind of like looks over the edge and kind of gets the heebie-jeebies, and he's like, um, can I say it back? One Gus catches this plate mail, and I'm probably going over the edge.
As Bruce, you were the first person I thought of if I was going to pick one, so I'm glad you volunteered.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Now I want to go.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment. I trust you to protect the caravan. You're quite sturdy.
Kind of looks at you cross-eyed, like, okay.
Don't know how you could take that the wrong way. I'm bad at words. Sorry.
I pat Bruce on like his kneecap because it's about all I can reach. Don't worry, big man. I'll burn those troll down quick and we'll get off this windy pathway.
Well, I mean, I'm fine up here. And he jumps in the back of the caravan. I'll just take a nap.
Okay. Well, everybody else, if you're so willing, let us continue. Towards the cave.
All right. So you guys just start walking a lot slower at this point because like the pathway is a lot narrower than the other ones, or than the one you were currently on, and you start winding around the around the mountain, and it kind of does like a full like I say like circle around the mountain, and it kind of hits to a point, and it's just like a little flat spot, nothing really there, just like nothing that you can see in this initially. It's just like a kind of like a where like it kind of looks like a spire came out like this part of the mountain, but like got broken off from something. So it just looks like a flat spot that's not necessarily supposed to be there.
It seems a bit artificial. Truth be told, I'm having a bit of trouble visualizing this, so I assume if a troll cave was nearby, a little bit of perusing would reveal it. So let's just take a few moments here, do some perception checks. They're quite big. It's got to be a big opening, too. Maybe a boulder block in the way. Check for that. Can.
Do we hear anyone hollering hello?
Not right now, no.
Good.
I roll a nat 20 plus 4.
I mean, you don't see anything. There's nothing on this mountain that is showing like a hiding space big enough for trolls. But looking around, you see like in the distance, like adjacent mountain has like a big opening that looks like a cave.
Okay. Good. My one allotted nat 20 of the week has at least borne some fruit. Hey, there's a good-looking cave over there, guys. I think we should check that out. That looks promising. Does the path look safe there? Does it look like we can actually get there from where we are?
No.
No? How long would it take to get there?
You personally, you think that you'd have to go back up to the path and then take that to the next mountain and then go back down to it.
Personally, that's what I think, but personally, I know I should ask Colton what he thinks. Well, since he's not actually that far away, last I checked, let's just go back to where the caravan is with Bruce, and I'll tell him that I saw that cave. Ask him how best to get there.
He's literally in the back of the line.
Oh,
Yeah, he came with us to map this back route.
oh, a little further than that. Colton, I point to where the cave is. How do we get there?
Yeah, oh yeah, that looks like that's the next. Oh yeah, that looks like it's the next mountain over. Yeah, we'll probably have to go up and move the caravan over the next mountain, and then find a pathway down that way. Unless someone can, like jump 100 feet or something, and it can bounce between the couple mountains here and make their way there.
Even with such an ability, they would only be able to do it by themselves. Leave the rest of us behind.
While you're saying
Jumps over to that
that,
other mountain, immediately get ambushed.
while you're saying that, like, you hear from behind you, all right, guys, I guess it's my time to show my stuff. And you see, like, Bart, who's on the, like, other edge of this, like, flat area, like, stretching.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm just imagining this to be like the scene from Cabin in the Woods where the guy rides a motorcycle off of a cliff. Guys, check this out. All right, Bart, I guess you seem very confident. You can at least tell us if there's trolls there, but don't do anything reckless.
Hold my ale.
We're gonna die.
I don't know what's going to happen. This is crazy. He's going to try and jump across a mountain.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not a fan of this idea, but he really seems confident.
Gale, roll a reflex check.
Un momento. 14.
Okay, you are the first able to react. So Bruce, or not Bruce, Bart was he kind of like was getting ready, and he was expecting someone to stop him, and being a little surprised that no one stopped him. He just like, oh well, shit, I actually gotta try doing this, and he starts running and ends up tripping on his own shoelace and falls forward and starts to like slide off the edge of this little place, this little flat place that you're standing on, and end up like grabbing the side of the cliff before he falls off. Gail, you are the first who's able to react.
Yeah, can I stop him?
You can pull him back up.
I'm going to do that. Okay, next time you suggest something like that, I am not listening to you. It was a terrible idea.
Well, next time I suggest something like this, I'm actually gonna assume I'm gonna do it. So that's I was just making a joke, but I was not expecting you to go along with it. And he chuckles once he's back up on safety.
Maybe he had some sort of power or something I didn't know about. Maybe a magic item or something. Anyways, that kind of confidence probably comes from somewhere. I was mistaken. Colton. I guess that
Yeah.
goes back to you. Originally, we were gonna ride with you over to there. We are gonna do a bit of mountain hopping the old-fashioned way. So let's do that.
I'm waiting on you, sir.
I'm ready. If everybody else is,
Ready?
Yeah.
all right, let's do it.
All right, so following Gale, you guys make your way back up, circling the mountain, and gather up with the caravan. Um, and the driver calls out, "Oh, you guys are back awfully quick."
Yeah, there wasn't anything down there, but we saw a promising cave. Another mountain range over, or mountain peak.
Mountain Pizza, better. Like, oh, okay, well, just let me know when to stop.
All right.
So yeah, Colton goes, "All right, so girl, let's go," and starts walking ahead.
I'm going.
Um, while these guys are walking, all of a sudden you hear like a holler from the back. Hey, what you doing? Stop! I'll get you.
Hey, everybody, stop! Stop! Yeah. Hey, what's that? Everybody, I look that way.
You turn around and you see like Bruce sitting on the caravan, like kind of looking ready, like, "Oh, sorry guys, must have fell asleep." And he hops out of the caravan. He's like, "Oh, yep, my bad."
I'm too young for a fucking heart attack. All right. Maybe save the rest for when we're setting up camp if you like sleep talking. There's going to be plenty of time for that later tonight, I'm sure.
He looks at you. "I thought someone was attacking the caravan."
Oh, I thought that was you sleep talking.
No, I felt a bunch of movement happening. I thought that was someone was attacking the caravan.
Oh, where'd you feel the movement from?
He kind of looks at you blankly.
Like, seriously, I misinterpreted the situation. Now I'm taking it seriously. Where'd you feel it from?
The
From us
caravan,
moving the
as you're.
caravan.
So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Never mind. False alarm. All right, let's carry on then.
Yeah, so you guys are all walking a little bit, and just like before, the pathways kind of like follow one peak and then jumps to another peak with a bridge and follows it, and you get to another offshoot. This time it's like the bridge is going to the next peak, and this one is an offshoot that follows this peak. And Colton goes to like, "So Gail, I believe this is the one that is leading towards that opening that you saw."
Okay. So just to paint the picture, how safe is it to go there by caravan?
The caravan can't go down there. The caravan's at the mountain where the bridge is.
Okay.
These pathways are too narrow that the caravan can't go follow you guys.
All right. So I guess we're taking it by foot, stealthily if possible. I don't know how wide open our approach is from the cave entrance.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Bruce, same as before, if you want to hang back and protect the caravan, the rest of us will head forward towards the entrance.
You can count on me, boss.
I am. All right, fellas. Let's mosey on out. Stealthily. Let's try and get the drop on these trolls.
Okay, so you guys start walking. And yeah, the this pathway is not the best. There's a couple spots where like there must have been a rock slide or something. It took out part of the path, so you have to like jump over it and stuff.
Ooh. Are we all good with this, or do we need some mountaineering equipment?
I'm all good.
All right.
We'll find out.
Yep.
I mean, it's maybe a 2-foot gap that you have to jump over.
Fellas. If you can't make a 2-foot gap, you probably wouldn't have made it this far to begin with. So
Maybe 3 feet.
I mean-
but yeah.
3 feet's almost as tall as I am. Might actually be as tall as I am.
It's taller than me.
Oh wait, we've got strong people.
Yep. It's
I
gonna
don't
be.
have to jump.
Yep. Yep. What? Last person off. Just make sure stay there right at. Give a hand for the next person. Bartholomew should make the first jump since he's the most athletic, and then I'll.
Can
follow.
we have him toss me before he jumps?
You'd rather be tossed than jump?
I mean, I don't like my odds. I'm not what one would call an athlete.
If you feel better that way, Bartholomew, would you be willing to toss this fellow here?
I can toss him, but who's gonna catch him? And he kind
that's
of looks at you.
good.
The landing part I'm okay with. It's the jumping part I'm not comfortable with.
Well, there should be somebody there just in case. I take the first leap. Oh wait, I do something first. I activate modify ability agility just to increase my odds to the best I can. So I take a bit of moment to do that as a full action. So probably a good 6 seconds. You just see me standing there focusing. All right, guys, I'm ready, and I take the leap. Should I roll reflex?
Yeah, sure.
19.
You succeed easily.
Okay, Bartholomew, if you just want to throw the little fella over here, well, I'm insurance. Hopefully, all goes well.
He looks at you. It's like, Gale, these are people too. And he takes him and he throws him at you.
These are people too, and he chucks us like luggage.
Well, I try to catch him.
I'm picturing like
respectful of
tossing a sack of potatoes to the next person in line.
I mean,
I mean,
I
you
didn't mean it,
succeed.
little guy. And I'm glad you're okay. And I put him down and pat him on the head.
Fantastic.
There. At least somebody appreciates my hospitality. So thank you.
Bartholomew shakes his head and he looks back. He's like, "All right, Knights, since Gnome Face is between you guys, that's on you." And Bartholomew jumps across, followed by the other knight, or followed by Tonya, and then the other knight. Gnome Face, do you want to be tossed?
I've got a pretty good agility. I'll go for the jump.
Okay. No, you succeed. You make it across.
Do I need to roll?
I mean, I wasn't gonna have you guys roll, not for this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's 3-foot gap. And then the last night follows, and you guys start walking.
Well, I deactivate my ability as soon as it's safe. I'm not going to maintain that. Throwing that out there.
Okay.
It's an MP chugger.
Well, then at that time, everyone will roll a reflex check.
God damn it.
You interrupted me. I was about to say it, and you're like, actually, I want to cut this off.
19.
12.
I'll roll for the knights and everyone else.
8. See why I didn't want to jump?
Night number 1 gets a 15. Night number 2 gets a 9. The other guys, Oh, let's see, we got Bartholomew. Bartholomew gets a 7 with his +5.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Nice to not be alone.
Tonya gets an 11 with her +5. Wow. Yeah, I think that's everybody's accounted for.
All right, so Sven and Bartholomew. So yeah, you guys are walking, and you guys aren't foreign to like the wind gust while you're up here, but being that it's so narrow, you got the two of you actually like get knocked off balance based on the wind gust because like they're pretty strong and abrupt. So it feels like you just got hit by a wall and you kind of like stumbling.
I know we all just did reflex checks, but can I roll another one to try and catch somebody?
Yeah, I'd say Sven's close enough.
All right. Nat 20. Can I grab 2 people?
You guys are all single file.
Oh, well, I grab Sven.
Unless you're gonna try something crazy, but
No. On the fucking side of a mountain? No.
I mean they got knocked off balance, but like after the wind gust stopped, they both you grabbed Sven and stopped him from falling off, and then the Bartholomew like caught himself and was like, "Whoa!" You know, he caught himself. You know, put his hand out, caught himself on the mountain.
Thank God.
So
All right. It's perilous. All right.
by the way, Sven, is your goat with the caravan?
Uh, Let me.
Just remembered your goat.
Check real quick.
Goat.
No, he's with us. Should I roll for him? I don't know what his agility is. He's a goat. They
It's with
they
us.
ignore physics. That's
I know they're good at mountain climbing, like
yeah. If
weirdly
it's an 89-degree incline, he'll be fine.
But the gusts. Think about the gusts.
How aerodynamic is a goat?
Oh,
I'd say pretty dynamic, yeah.
yeah. Goat's probably good. He's probably just wondering why we're all floundering about with a slight gust of wind.
He's just rock solid.
It's like, it's a weird time to dance.
So yeah, after walking a little bit, you know, there's a couple more like hiccups along the path in the terms of like, you know, having to step longer steps and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys get to the where it kind of like flattens out, and it's Gail, you recognize this as like the landing area of where the um opening was. So like you start to get there. You're not in front of the opening. You're off to the side, but like it's starting to be a nice like flat spot. You can tell that this was like not necessarily cut out, but like it's not a continuation of the path. This is like the end of the path or where the path is leading.
I just have to muse to myself. For things that are like almost like 10 feet tall, maybe more, such a steep mountain, such a weird place to build a house. That you think they want plains or lowlands or something where they can't trip.
Maybe they don't like neighbors.
Maybe. Anyways, I brush those thoughts aside. And okay, so we're there, right? Like we're at the edge of the cave.
Yeah, you're off to the side, but you're at the entrance of the cave.
Okay, guys. I whisper, pass it along to the person behind you. This is it. Get ready to be stealthy.
If you move far enough forward, you don't have to be single file anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
I
you'll
move
still be
forward.
next to the cave.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
Yeah. And once everybody's, sorted, just say, hey, this is it. Let's try and sneak in. Take them out. Anybody with dark vision, lead the way. Do we have anybody with dark vision?
I'd say Bartholomew would have it.
Okay. Also, everybody pack. Does everybody at least have a torch? That way, if things go to shit, everybody can just light it up real quick and get ready to fight. Does everybody have a torch?
Yeah.
All right. DM, full meta. Do we have torches? I don't have any items in my inventory.
Not that I know of. Gnomeface has been relying on his fire. I don't know if you've grabbed torches.
If I modify my fists and turn them to fire, would they create light?
No, I mean, they have like a little glow. It's more like a molten rock.
A glow. That might be enough for like
5 feet.
nearsighted vision or low light vision. That's all I got, though. Okay, guys, I don't have a torch. My bad. I was ill prepared for this expedition. As long as Ven and Gnome Face have a means of creating light, then we have something to fall back on once initiative kicks in. So, Bartholomew, lead the way.
Wait, that's just it?
Say,
I don't know. You guys had this whole intricate plan where you're gonna hide out and use the goat for bait beforehand, and now we get to the cave and you're just like, all right, let's just storm in and fight them face to face.
I forgot about that plan completely.
That's the whole reason why I remember the goat.
Jesus Christ, that was an intricate plan. Uh,
Intricate. Use the goat as bait. That was it. That was step 1 and 2 of the plan.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was
that was my
a plan.
awesomeness plan that apparently has never been done.
Intricate.
A plan. And
Fair.
after finding out that Gnome Face is a bit more nefarious than I assume, maybe he's trying to get us all killed.
Oh, you can't even blame me for your poor memory, Mr. Leader.
I was giving you shit because you didn't chime up either about it.
Yeah, I know, but
So indifferent. It's your idea. Anyways, I forgot about it. So yeah, let's sneak in. Unless anybody wants to bring it up, because my guy forgot about it.
Wilhelm has to have night vision, right?
The goat
Goat
would, yeah.
eyes are so friggin' weird. Like they've got to have some special vision.
Yeah, I'd say Wilhelm would have night vision.
There's a seeing eye goat.
Just service animal.
Do you want to share that with us before we continue?
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna get in front of you and try and lead you.
Okay. Do we see the goat, Wilhelm, getting ready to take the lead?
That's up to Sven. Because Sven's the one in charge of the goat, are you not? Or do you kind of just
I
like let the
think of it
goat?
more. I think it's more of a mutually beneficial partnership.
Okay.
I don't like to think myself as in charge.
More like it's friend. We just hang out.
Yeah, we hang out, pick mushrooms, that sort of thing.
That's fair.
No? Do you want him to walk in or not?
I figure
Good.
when you got splashed with water that night on top of the mountain, he was there to keep you warm.
It's true.
I figure he'll be there to be your eyes.
Okay. I'll hold Sven. I'll just keep my hand on the back of him. Anybody who doesn't have a means of creating light, can't travel around in the dark, just hold on to Wilhelm. He's got your back.
Do we really want to light up the cave and draw attention to us?
We're not lighting it up. We got somebody with dark vision leading the way with Bartholomew and everybody else holding on to Wilhelm.
And if Wilhelm starts running, prepare to fight.
Yep.
No, well, you said if it can't create my own light, but I can create my own light.
Well, please do that then.
But then we're going to light up the cavern.
Yeah, if we don't get the drop on them. We got people with dark vision. We can at least start off the fight with a big boom if they don't notice us first. We're not going to light it up before they notice us. Does that make sense?
Yes and no.
I mean, like, yeah, it sucks to walk around the cave in the dark, but if we walk in with lights out, we're going to be noticed right away. At least this way, there's a chance we can get the first attack right off the bat.
Okay.
All right. So, shall we roll stealth checks?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah, so everyone, kind of gets not necessarily in line, but they Bartholomew's at the head, and Wilhelm joins him. And they start, cautiously making their way in. The clickety clacks of the goat's hooves aren't as loud as normal. And everyone starts making their way into the cave, followed by everyone else.
Gale, Tonya, 2 knights, probably taking up the back. Gnome Face and Sven.
All right. So, everyone drag yourself onto the map. You see any part of the map?
I don't see anything. I don't have dark vision on. I mean, dark screen. So I'm assuming it's all fog of war. No, I see it now.
I open up a square. Move yourselves over there.
What if I don't want to?
Well, you're fine. You're already on the map.
No, I wasn't.
Is there anybody I forgot? Did I bring Tonya out?
You did not.
All right.
Oh, shit. I am.
Oh, I can move Tonya and Bartholomew on this map. I couldn't move them on the earlier ones.
Why is everybody going into the darkness? I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. And now it's all dark.
Sven, are you riding Wilhelm?
No, I think I'll be walking to the left of him.
All right, I don't have a goat token, but
I was just about to say we should get a token for him.
I did draw a pretty cool goat, but I couldn't put that in here just now.
you want to purchase it?
Hold on. You don't need to purchase it. Go to Google Images.
You're a Google image.
Type cartoon goat.
Cartoon goat, really?
I mean, like,
No, I figured Roll20 would have one like in their catalog. But
Hmm.
Not quite.
Yeah, no.
It has a dog.
You could use it as a placeholder. We're gonna find a better one eventually for sure.
This is the best I got for you.
Perfect.
Does the trick.
Controlled by all players. All right. Yes. So you guys start walking a little bit. It's pretty dark in here. Oh yeah. And because I'm unoriginal, like it gets pretty the hallway was drafty at a point. And now it seems to like be less windy where like the room opens up and it's not as much of a it's just a little short, like you feel like it's a short hallway as you guys go forward.
All right. Slowly now, slow and steady. Let's ease it along, fellas.
Bartholomew sees something to his right that looks tall and big like one of the trolls. But only Bartholomew.
Well, unless he says something, I don't know about it.
I mean, but you guys are controlling him.
Okay. Wasn't sure how meta we're allowed to be. Bartholomew tells me,
No,
and I make
he can't talk because if he talks, he's exposing everything. But he knows
whispering.
specifically.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
Pat,
all you all are controlling Bartholomew. So you guys can discuss what he would do.
oh, perception check. Obviously, the first thing anybody would do. So let me check. Wisdom. Oh, not bad. He rolls an 8. Wow. With a +4 modifier. So it's a +8. It's a 4 + 4.
I mean, it looks like what he thought he saw. It looks like the size of a troll, and
Great. He leads us a little bit closer. Trying to be stealthy. Obviously, attacking anything would give us away, but if it's nothing,
is he breaking off from you guys or no?
guys, what do you guys think? I'm not the only person in control here. What would you guys
You're in
do?
control of him. I
Y'all
don't
are
know.
in
He's a
control of
monk,
him.
not a rogue, so I don't think he would break off. If he was a rogue, I could see him going, going off on his own.
Going
But
rogue.
being a monk, I figure he'd be more for the team.
I mean, Gnome Face, you have dark vision, right?
No.
What? I thought gnomes had dark vision.
Well, when I created Gnome Face, I didn't know that, so never
Ah.
thought of it.
Okay, never mind.
So we're sticking with it. Bartholomew leads us a little bit closer.
Yeah, okay. You
Healthy, slow.
eh, eh. Yeah, he brings you a lot closer, and he can definitely tell that it's a troll.
God damn it. Okay.
So, again, my perspective of what he would do is being a monk, he would alert the leader of troll is such and such distance away, or what I believe is a troll is such and such distance away. How should we handle this, boss?
Is Wilhelm tensing up?
Yes.
So I see it, and I guess it makes the most sense to pat all the way down back to Gnome Face, since he's got the most firepower, and try and point in a direction. Hint, fire spell. I don't know how to describe that without making a sound, but I kind of point.
It makes sense for me to make the first shot, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of point to like a little bop bop motion with my knuckles, hey, and I point in the direction that way. And I take a turn. Everybody hopefully takes this moment, since we're ambushing, to prep any preparation abilities they have. I'm going to use Modify Fist Fire before everything goes down, before
Okay,
Gnome
so
Face shoots his fireball.
before Gnomeface shoots his fireball, you all are walking in like a close group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of you being stealthy.
trying to.
Yep.
Good answer. All of you roll stealth checks.
Figured that was coming.
Yeah.
Stealth agility based?
Yes. And the knights get a -2 to the agility.
Well, one gets a +1, a nat 1.
Oh man, I'm on fire.
The Knights get a
Fuck
+2 to
me.
their ability, you said?
Nat 1.
Me and one of the Knights get an 18. One of the Knights get a nat 1. No
So-
face got a nat 1.
So the knights get the plus how I was doing it is like with full plate mail you get a -2 to your dex effects or whatever, agility effects. And so they get default, all the knights, the 2 knights get +1 to all their abilities as just base because they're trainees. But with if they're doing dex saves, they get the -2.
Oh, great.
But it's fine because 2 of them rolled nat 1, or 2 people rolled nat 1s, and so
Yeah, I fucked all that up.
yeah, you don't get the ambush, so everyone roll initiative.
$21 for my initiative. I might still get to go first. Just
16
not
for
in an
mine.
ambush.
I forgot again. Is initiative based on agility?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, and that's a negative for the Knights.
I mean, they are in plate mail.
At least we're getting all the bad rolls out of the way.
And I used up all my good ones for like silly things like finding a cave.
Yeah, but you found the hell out of this cave.
Yeah, I did. I'm rolling something wrong. Give me a second.
Sorry, no face.
I don't get to go first?
Okay, one of my Knights gets a 9, the other gets a 14.
Oh,
I get a
BS.
16. Let's see. Bartholomew +5 and +5.
How was Sven before me?
I don't know. I didn't organize you guys yet.
No. That's
Tony
still a
and
whole lot of BS.
Tony and Bartholomew both get a 9.
Jesus, who's electing Gil to roll for y'all?
Yeah, hey, yeah, you guys are free to do this. I don't own you guys. I don't own all the NPCs here. I'm
Yes,
just
you do.
doing.
You're the leader.
Hey, I'm making suggestions. I'm providing guidance.
Leaders need a lead.
They don't need to make rolls.
Hey Sven, can you roll a d20 +3 for the goat?
Er,
You said Bartholomew got a 9.
Yep, and so did Tonya. You want them to fight for it?
Sure. What did you roll? What did Gil roll?
I think mine was a 16. Yeah, my original one was a 16 for initiative.
No face was 21.
East.
Oh no, Tonya beats Bartholomew, so she goes first before Bartholomew.
What were the two knights?
Low. I think one was
9 and a 14.
I think so. I think that might be them. Yeah, I think that's them. There's so many rolls here, I'm losing count.
Wait, you have to have one of the knights roll between Bartholomew and Tonya.
Oh,
That's 3 9s right there.
okay, this one's for Tonya. Knight couldn't beat that statistically unless he gets a nat 20.
No, wait, Tonya and Tonya was the 17 plus 5, right? Or is that Bartholomew?
They're both +5s as far as agility goes.
Yeah, but which one did Tonya roll? The 17?
First roll, first number.
Okay. Because that counted. So Tonya was the 12, Bartholomew was Tonya was the 17, Bartholomew was the 12, and the knight was ended up being 11 minus 1. Got it. All right. Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah, this blows.
Sven, you do not have dark vision, right? Or low light?
None of the above.
All right. R2D. Less 7. All right. So you all of a sudden get attacked from the darkness. Does a 15 or a 22 hit?
Yeah. They both hit.
That's a +8. Oops. Shoot. You take 12 damage. You get slashed by a couple claws from the darkness. Did mommy yell at you? At that, it's Gnomeface's turn.
Sweet. Let's blow some shit up. Why is everything sideways?
Because you all were in formation and Bartholomew led you sideways.
Okay, cool. So something attacks Fen. Do I know from what direction?
No.
Shit.
Many skills
Okay, well, fuck this darkness. I'm gonna light
I
this
don't
place
even know
up.
if you know that something attacks Sven.
I don't think I was quiet about it.
I'd imagine I'd see him getting attacked. He's 5 feet away from me.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think I would have been as specific as, oh, fuck my left shoulder, but it, at least those first two words would have been.
Yeah. It is
out there.
pretty dark in here.
So I am gonna do. You're gonna have to let me know if I can do this or not, because it kind of combines two of my skills, and one of my skills I am still working on. I'm gonna use my focus mana skill, and I'm gonna combine it with my firebolt skill, and I essentially want to turn my firebolt into a flare so that it doesn't explode upon contact with anything. And I want to shoot one, kind of lob one over the archer's head about 30 feet this way, and then lob the other one about 30 feet this way. to give us some light in this dark mess.
I'll allow it. What distance would the light be?
It's essentially a a hand-sized fireball.
No, I get
So
that.
you figure like a campfire, you probably 30, 40 feet radius, I'd imagine.
If there's no precedence for us for this, maybe it could be based on his stats.
So like this
If you,
and this.
yeah, like I said, I want to shoot it about 30 feet this way and 30 feet this way to kind of create like a cone of light around us or a circle of light around us. The only thing is we wouldn't be able to see much this way.
Why can't I freaking move you? Click.
Me?
No, it's the zoom. I'm trying to highlight one of the circles I made. All right. So then in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. No. I forgot to switch the color back. Hang on. I'm trying to make this look pretty good.
Well, if you need a moment to get it right, I might need a moment to get a beer for this battle.
Might be right next to me.
One, two, three, four. One. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, damn it. 3 high. Wait, how'd you do that to your character?
Do what to my character?
Not you.
Oh.
There's a little gear there for your token settings, and I just to help me keep track of how much mana, health, and what my AC is, I just put that in there. As far as the bar, you need 2 numbers entered into 2 fields there. So for bar 1, it's 130/130.
What are you talking about?
Look at Sven's character.
All I see is a little character.
There's 2 bars
I
above
can't.
his head.
No, there's not.
Oh, maybe that's only between me and you, between you and the GM.
Yeah, the red one is my health, the green one is my mana.
I just click on my character and my little balls show up.
What's
I
your
miss
max
anything?
health?
Mine? 100?
You see your bars now.
Yes, I do.
If you click on the
What the fuck
gear,
you do?
click on the gear and it has token bars, and you can.
I am on the gear. My
No,
settings or
token settings. Yeah. No, like if you click on your character and you see the 3 spheres up top, underneath it, you have that like circle, and then you have the one to the left of it. Which
Oh,
is,
shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I forgot you could do that. All right.
I could even have an aura. That's neat.
Yeah, the aura is a great way to annoy the DM. I recommend against it.
You don't know how much we enjoy annoying our DMs.
I've drawn aggro too many times from those, man.
I think that's like the biggest recommendation you could have given.
Especially if that aura is the top layer, and then it just completely obfuscates everything else. It's
Man Bear sold. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Gotta do
yeah,
it.
totally sold.
it is helpful for paladins, though.
I imagine anything that has a sort of buff or radius, it might be good for your character.
Okay.
Like, because you have those confusion radiuses and everything, right?
Yeah, but that's from point of impact.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, sweet. So,
based on what you're saying, this is from the circle. It's 25 feet.
mhm.
So I guess like 27-foot radius. So ends up being like
Hey,
a
puppers.
35-foot radius or whatever, or 30-foot
Cool with me.
something.
Um,
Or diameter.
I'm going to. I feel kind of comfortable and safe in the middle of the formation, and I'm sure everybody's going to move, so I'm just going to use my combat meditation instead of my movement.
Did you even use magic?
Yeah, like cast 2 firebolts,
Oh yeah. How much did that cost you?
10 MP.
Hmm.
I rolled. Oh, that's your roll. What am I looking at? I get 6. And I pushed minus instead of plus. Okay, and then I'll end my turn.
All right.
Yeah,
Man
you're
Bear
up.
was correct. I'm going to, well, as far as me, I'm going to move away from the group. I'm just going to create some distance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just get a little bit closer to that troll, and hopefully get a better idea of what's around me. I'm going to use modify fist fire, and that's going to be. Can I use a movement action when I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use that. That's going to be my full round action.
Okay. It's the goat's turn.
Can a goat use the dash action?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a speed 30,
I'd say probably closer to 40.
40. So that's 80 feet out of here.
The goat's
I'm just
gone.
gonna take him. Yeah, he's not a combatant. He's a lover, not a fighter.
The goat sensed something, and you felt the hair like stand up on its all sides, and it just like all of a sudden you got hit, and you kind of blinked a couple times, and the goat was just, nope, I'm out. All right, so the goat's gone. He's at the entrance. Night number 1. So night number 1 can see the troll behind him.
All right.
Doesn't know of anything else going on in the cave.
So I know I was not prepared, but do either of the knights have torches on hand?
I don't believe so.
Okay, knight number 1 is, well, he's a knight. He's very dutiful. He's not necessarily the smartest, so since I'm role playing for him, he would rush in and attack that troll head on. Sorry.
Why are you saying
No,
sorry?
that makes sense. Knights
Yep.
would be the first to dash into combat.
Yeah.
Perfect fit for the character.
Yeah, he's not great at it though. I'm more so saying sorry to the little guy. I feel bad for him. So his modifier is a +1 to agility or a +2.
It's +1 everything.
+1 everything, and he gets 2 hits. Okay. He gets a 9 and a nat 1.
They both miss.
rushing in, eager to do the duty of a knight. He swings. He fumbles badly.
That he does.
That's his turn.
All right. Sven, you're up.
What direction did that hit come from?
Directly in front of you.
Oh,
You got hit in the chest.
So I got kicked.
Well, you got scratched from in front of him. Yeah, in the chest.
Because like he'd have to bend down pretty far to hit me with his hands.
It-
Uh,
Yeah, sure.
these charged arrows, do they emit any light? I mean, there's mana coursing through them.
Not as much as Tonya's charge shot or her 3-point shot. But I would say it's kind of like it's more like a ball rocket. Where like if you light it off in the dead of night, you can see like the bits behind it, like the trail, but it's not like it's not like a Roman candle. It's more you can see where it's going.
Okay. And that mana cost is-
Like I'd say the Tonya's 3-point shot is more of like a Roman candle, where like or the charge shot, where like the charge shot where it's like glowing beforehand, and so it's like a ball of light that hits it.
So I'm gonna just take 2 shots towards directly in front of me. Imagine aimed up slightly. I don't want to go between the legs. I want to hit somebody.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm going to use the damage vulnerability arrows at a mana cost of 4 per shot. Do I have disadvantage on this since I can't see what I'm shooting at?
I was gonna make you do a -2 to your hit.
Okay.
Is it 2 or 3? I don't know. One or the other. I wasn't making up my mind, so. If you feel luckier, then you can do disadvantage. If you don't feel as lucky, you can do the -3.
I'll do disadvantage. That one's. I think that's the command for that. Yeah, okay. So it's a 13 for the first one and an 18 for the second. So the second one hits, I imagine.
All right, 2d20 disadvantage.
DH1 drops the highest one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You can
that's
also
neat.
you can also do KL1, which keeps the lowest one. It's 2 different ways of doing the same thing.
Or DL1 is keep the higher, or drop the lower one and keep the higher one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah, the second one hits.
And that is a D3 damage. Okay.
You said vulnerability, right?
Yeah. So they take 25% extra damage. Not from this attack, but from subsequent ones.
Yep. That was 1 damage.
Correct. Oh, I forgot the ability modifier damage. So it'd be +5 for a total of 6.
Gotcha. All right, you don't know if it hits or not. You kind of could hear something get hit, like the one you. I'll say it this way: the first one that you let loose, you hear it make contact way further away than the second one that you let loose.
I imagine there's a sound when they made contact too. Like one clanging off a stone wall, the other one hitting something
A
softer.
lot more of a thud and a squish in that involved.
And then I will use my movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I feel good about being there. That's my turn.
Sounds good. Tonya's turn.
All right. Okay, she's just gonna kind of move over here where she can get a clear shot of the troll without worrying about where everybody else is, and maybe back away from the action a little bit. And let's see. Oh, wait. You were saying her triple point shot creates light earlier, weren't you?
The 3.1 is a charged, is a magically charged bolt that it's like a Roman candle. It would be like a Roman candle in like a completely dark room.
Oh, okay. And how long would that light last?
As long as the arrow is flying.
So not long.
Oh,
It would give you
Could
like
be
the
doing-
instantaneous like light up as it's passing through the cave. And as soon as it hits the end, it just bursts into a ball of magic.
okay. Again, I don't have a monopoly on telling these guys what to do. I'm thinking 3-point shot to light up the area, give us an idea, or charge shot getting ready to down this guy. What do you guys think?
Does she have like a fire arrow at all?
She's only got 2 skills.
Okay, no fire
Well,
arrow.
Two special abilities besides her normal attack, which is a double attack.
Well, we need to find the other one because Fen was attacked by 1. I know technically our characters don't know that. I don't know how much you want Tanya to know, but I would say getting us a glimpse of more light would be better, even if it's just briefly, so we can kind of get a grip on how many we're facing here. And she doesn't have fire, so her attacking the troll isn't going to really help besides weakening it.
All right. Could 3-point shot be fired in different directions for every arrow?
No. Focus on a single target. That and
I must do.
essentially, you know when they're fighting the skeleton to show off their worth type of thing. You remember what she did? That was her 3-point shot.
All right.
With the shot, backflip, and all fanciness.
Well, as far as I know, the trolls don't have any far range attacks, so they'll reveal themselves sooner or later. So, unless anybody's opposed, I'll have her do a charge shot and get ready to destroy this troll in another turn. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, and that's her action, charging.
I'm gonna put a light blue circle on her. If I can move it, yep, there you go. She's charging.
All right.
All right, Bartholomew's turn. All right, so reveal ears. Dark vision is 60 feet, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's even more, right? Polygon review. So from Bartholomew, he can see to, I'm gonna say over here. I'm pretty sure you can see more.
All right. Well, as a verbal action, you can at least tell us there's another one there in the darkness before he takes his action. And he points that way. Then for his actual action, let's see. We've got sweep and mobile combat.
I don't know. Would causing him to talk out loud draw the attention of more of them, or would he just rather try to take it out now?
I mean, he can talk without wasting an action, right?
That's true.
And also, we just light up 2 huge flares. So I don't really know how dialogue's going to be a big attraction to these guys.
So the two flares are creating 2 points of interest to the trolls. If you have him talk as well, that's another point of interest for the trolls. That's my drift. Just throw this out there. You are more than welcome to do so.
Well, if that's how things are, his actions should speak louder than his words. If he goes rushing into the darkness to attack this troll, I think everybody's going to get the idea without creating too much of a fuss. So I'm going to have him, I would like him to go over here and attack the troll with his standard melee attack. Everybody's going to see him rush off into the darkness, probably going to hear some swings of the attack and know that there's another troll there.
All right, so he goes up there and he does his attack. Whichever attack you choose, so.
His standard melee is 2d20 plus 5 slash 2d20 plus 5. Ooh, one nat 20, the other is a 7.
The nat 20 hits.
His damage is bow staff is a d6, I believe. He hits with his agility mod. So, okay, so that nat 20 doubles that 1 to a 2. So he deals 7 damage.
He does that. Yeah.
All right. This other knight over here is going to join. Well, yeah. I guess he's going to join his brother and try to take on this troll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could he get over here and attack?
Where was he?
Over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. He's going to get over there and try to attack the troll, leaving openings for our ranged characters. A 7 and a 20 on that.
The 20 hits.
He has a +2 to his attack mod. His damage modifier.
Yeah, +1 to the sword and +1 to his strength.
Deals 3 damage to the troll.
All right, y'all really should stop making Donnie roll for damage. He's rolled.
Everybody.
He's rolled
Feel
3
free.
nat 1s on his damage rolls.
This
in the last...
is my thing. This is my thing. Making bad rolls.
See, we got to get all the bad luck out on the NPCs, so when it's his character's turn, he'll actually do some good damage.
Well, I used
My rolls haven't been better, so
I used all mine on perception checks earlier.
I've had mediocre rolls today, a couple good ones, a couple bad ones.
Well, the more you play with me, Kipnerus Splurgen, the more you'll see it's not just chance. I do have a chronic case of bad rolls.
Which is why he doesn't like nat 1s and nat 20s, because he can never get them.
I can never get the nat 20s. I get plenty of the ones. Anyways, that's knight number 2's turn.
I forgot to All right. Oops, wrong one. Back to the top. The troll.
Beep, 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 beep.
plus 7. So 11, a 26, and a 22. 2 of those hit.
Yeah, 2 of those hit.
Bartholomew. Uh, 4 to 6. 17 damage on Bartholomew.
All right.
What's his max?
100 as far as his character sheet goes, though I'm sure that's not reflective of his true stats, seeing as how Bruce only has 100 in there too.
It's fine for now.
All right, so 17 damage. I've noted it.
All right, Numbface, you're up.
Okay, so I know Bartholomew's over here fighting, and I know this one's here. That purple glow, is that just for us to know, or is it like an actual glow that he's weakened, like my character would be able to tell?
Oh, you can see the purple?
One, and you revealed him? Yes, I could see the purple around him.
Oh no, that's just for the us players
Okay.
to know that he is the one that has the modifier on him, which I forgot to.
Okay.
Yeah, this con save.
Not a problem. Then, since No Face doesn't actually know that was going to reflect my movement, I'm just going to target this guy before these 2 idiots kill him and he comes back to life.
I mean, it would make it easier to kill him with fire again, but besides the point.
That's what I'm doing, killing him with fire. Since I don't know how many are in here, I am not going to add the casting train. I'm just going to do split cast firebolt, 2-handed cast, so that'll be 4 firebolts instead of 12.
Okay. Okay.
A 17, 12, 7, and 13.
To this one?
Yeah.
The 17 hits.
Only 1, damn.
I'm not the only one brushing off his bad luck.
I told you I had mediocre rolls today. What's my level in firebolt?
Those are pretty mediocre.
5. Damn it! You take 6 fire damage.
Insult to injury.
Yeah, I know, right? So that's so 7 altogether. And then I did see this guy over here, so I am gonna move. Plus, I just kind of want to be surrounded by light,
Wait, which one?
so I'm gonna move up to here. And since I moved, I'm only gonna use the D4 of my combat meditation.
Wait, you saw which one?
When she shot the arrows,
She
I know there's one over here.
She used charge shot. She prepped charge shot. She didn't shoot arrows.
You didn't know that. I only lit that up because Bartholomew has dark vision, so that you could see what he
In
was
his
doing.
defense, I shot an arrow at it.
You did.
2 arrows, and that was like, 2 shots tracer fire, so it wasn't a whole lot, but
But
I also did add that I want to be surrounded by light and not have
that's
darkness
fair.
encroaching.
I mean, you're fine on that one. I'm just saying, you technically, I don't know if you even saw him shoot the arrows because you might. I'm pretty sure you were turned around. At that time, but yeah, you didn't specifically see it. I only lit that up because he has dark vision.
I thought that was the charge shot for the flash of light.
No.
Gotcha. Okay, well, either way, that will end my turn.
All right, Kelly, you're up.
All right, now that my fists are on fire, I'm not going to waste any more time using my other charging abilities. I'm just going to go right at it. And use Flurry of Blows. Second. Oh, also side note, since I'm charging my fists, it's not D8s, it's D6s this time. Get a 7, a 9, a nat 20, and a 15. On my standard strikes.
Natural 20 and 15 hit.
Okay, my natural 20 hits with a 6 plus 5. Okay, so as far as we haven't really gone over this. I'm imbuing my fist with fire. These trolls are explicitly weak to that. Am I doubling my damage for every damage roll that I hit that's imbued with fire? Or am I adding a static number to it?
No. You're rolling your damage normally. I deal with the calculations on whether or not they are weak or not.
Okay. Well,
One,
my
you don't know if
20
you don't know that they're necessarily weak to fire. You know
My
You
that
just know that fire is the only way to properly kill them.
I suppose I didn't really consider that distinction. But anyways, my character is going to believe it. And he rolls, on his nat 20, he happens to roll a 6 plus 5. So that's
17.
17. And then a 4 plus 5 for his normal hit. That's 9. So 17 plus 9. Then plus whatever elemental modifier you're doing for that. So
D4.
17 plus. Oh, and then his imbued flurry. I forgot to mention that. He rolls a 16 and a 17,
They both hit.
dealing plus 6 and 7, so that's 13 damage plus the elemental modifier for those.
D4.
Are you doing that, or should I roll d4s?
No, you got to
for all
roll
of
the D4s.
All right.
I just modify it whether or not they're weak or not.
Okay, an additional 8 damage.
Okay, so it was a 26, and then you couldn't even had shit, what was that? A 6 and a 7's a 13. 39, and then an 8. 47. Okay. Okay.
That's my turn.
Solid. Goat's gone. Knight number 1 is up next.
Oh, okay. He's going to swing again. +1 in 11. I didn't do the 2d20. I got to roll again for the second hit. And a 9.
This other knight is very impressed by your rolls, or by your hits, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta keep up with boss." And he goes and swings extra hard at both of them and just whiffs completely.
Oh my gosh. My blows were so blinding. Sorry. You'll have your time for glory another day.
All right. It is this troll's turn, and he's gonna turn and swipe at you, Gil, since you
Makes
just
sense.
rocked his world, but not in a good way.
We will rock you.
Sock you?
Do you not know Queen?
I haven't heard it in a long time. They don't say sock you after that?
No, they just say we will rock you again.
Okay.
No, you think of like the rock you, sock you, put you in the ground or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
That's not Queen.
No, that's a parody off of it or something. All right, a 10, a 13, and an 18.
My AC is a 19 base. None of them hit.
All right, the troll is very angry at you, and tries to like rip you apart and bite you, and you just like monk, just dodging every single
Duck and
single
weave.
blow. Yeah, pretty much. Sven,
yeah.
you are up next.
Yeah, I can't see this guy anymore,
Correct.
but I can see this guy.
Correct.
I'm just gonna move here. That feels good. And then I'll shoot this guy.
Okay.
Same as last time in vulnerability. No. Vulnerability arrows. Holy shit. Don't want to get that mixed up.
I knew what you're talking about. Yeah.
First one misses.
11
Second one also misses.
and a 12 miss.
Cool.
Part of the roll is not with us. Well, I mean,
Huh.
here and there.
I'm just gonna back up a spot. No longer feeling as confident in that position.
That's fair.
And that is my turn.
All right, it's Tonya's turn.
Well, she's been prepping this charge shot for a while, and she has some time to. At least she's been looking at this guy for a good 6 seconds. But she also saw where Bartholomew darted. How confident does she feel that she could shoot the troll that he's fighting?
So her charge shot, it takes in a turn. She gets a bonus to her hit, so she pretty much guarantees a hit, but she chooses her target when she starts the charge.
Okay, I didn't know that she needed to choose. Okay, I was hoping to reconsider since the other one's apparently inflicted with the vulnerability spell. So I guess she's committed to this one, and she chooses to do so. So that would be I have to consult her sheet. Second. Okay, it's just one single point of damage, right? It's just her longbow +1. Well, I'm going to make the hit roll first before we talk about that. I forgot what we did for that. A 13.
With her bonuses that she should have that I forgot to put on there. She hits.
It'd be very disappointing to miss this. What's her damage for this? Is it one hit or multiple hits?
7.
It literally says 4 times the damage roll.
Okay. So longbow would be D6, right? D6 plus agility.
That was a D8.
8. D8 plus agility. I'm adding our agility mod.
No, it's a D8.
Okay, well, I rolled D8 plus 5. She got a total of 8. To multiply that by 4.
No, it's a 12 plus a 5. Wait, is it? I think I just did 4 times damage. So yeah, we'll do all of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So 8 times 4.
32.
32. 32 of the
12.
standing troll.
All right. So just like last time that she did this, the ones of you with a high enough passive perception just like see her arrow in her as she's holding it just start glowing more and more. And the knights and Gale, you guys kind of get surprised when all of a sudden like you just see a long beam of light just like phase right through the troll and splatter and like just burst into like light particles as it hits
Like
the back wall, and
like
it
a
just
magic railgun.
yeah, pretty much that's kind of what it's going for. And there's just now a hole in the middle of the troll where the arrow just flew right through it.
Excellent. That's so great. That's exactly what I wanted Tonya to do. It's awesome every single damn time.
and the troll collapses.
All right, that's her turn.
All right. She is able to move after she attacks.
Does she have any low light or dark vision?
I'd say she would have low light.
Okay. She just uses this moment to look for her next target instead of a movement action.
She can like see the shapes of Bartholomew and the thing he's attacking. But other than that, like the light flares are too bright or whatever to prevent her from seeing past them.
Does she notice any other things that might be nearby that she should move away from, or is that it?
No, she feels safe where she's at.
Okay, that's her turn.
All right, night number 2.
He's gonna keep stabbing at the troll. Just keep it down until somebody with fire keeps it down for good.
Okay.
He doesn't know what else to do.
All right, I can see him just like hacking and slashing, standing up, just like whatever he can hit on the troll, just mutilating the corpse.
Yeah, keeping it down.
All right, troll number 1. Uh, 19, 13, and a 15 for Bartholomew. Bartholomew? Ah.
The 19 does hit. I mean, according to my information here, his AC is 15, but it might be an 18 because there's a +3 noted next to it.
Yes, it's the 18 because he gets the monk perk of being unarmored.
Okay.
And then
then
what's his ace? What's his agility?
+5.
Yeah, so I think the +3 is the monk bonus for being unarmored.
All right.
All right.
Then the first one hits.
Oh yeah, that was a 19. For 8 damage.
Take 17 plus 8 damage. All right. Noted. Bartholomew's taking a total of 25 damage.
No face, you are up.
Yep. I know Bartholomew went off this way, right?
Yes.
Like I know what direction he went.
You assume so.
Okay. I'm gonna
he
move.
didn't return with everyone else in the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna launch. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with these two. I'm gonna do 2 more. 1 here and 1 here to try to create a bigger circle of light for us.
It's been 2 turns since. All right. Did you initially launch these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's only had 1 action yet. So this is No Face's first action since meditation. So yeah, 2 turns.
No, it's my second one, and I do battle meditation, not regular meditation. Can I switch it up a little bit though? Instead of just doing a regular firebolt, can I do split cast? So then it would be ultimately to be 4. 1 here and say 1 here, and then 1 here and 1 here.
I would make them weaker, but yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Even if they're a little weaker, it should give us a bigger radius with there being 4 of them.
Now, can you ping them? Not so fast, please.
Oh, sure. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here.
Hold on. Hit number 2 again. All right.
down here, and up here.
Dang it.
I figured that should give us a good one.
I'm zoomed too far out that it's not letting me like hit the edge of the circle. Where's number 4 again? I think it was like right here. Okay, cool. I was right. Okay, so let's copy this. And move it there. And then make it smaller. You have some way of making it making my job difficult.
That's my joy. And I did move, so I'm using my D4 of combat meditation.
I believe you.
No, I moved. That's why I'm not doing my D8.
Yeah, and I just said I believe you. All right. So we'll do polygon reveal, and then we'll go like doof, doom, 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 doom. That one.
Nice, nice.
And let's reveal this one. There you go.
Excellent, cool.
All right, so that's what you
Shit,
see
there's more
now
than I was expecting.
with the flares.
Sweet. So these first 2 flares are gonna go bye-bye then?
Yeah. Actually, no. I was saying 3 turns. Were you only planning 2 turns?
Hmm.
I was
I was
gonna
leaving
do.
it up to you.
I was gonna do 3 turns.
3's cool with me.
So at the end of your next turn, they disappear.
Okay. Well, we've got light on 2 more enemies, or 3 more enemies, so it's fine with me.
Great.
At the end of your turn, okay, Gale, you're up.
Not gonna waste a moment.
The whole cave is a whole operator now.
Yep. Gonna capitalize on this and rush straight in to pummel this troll over here with flurry of strikes.
Okay.
You're still channeling fire into your fish, right?
Yep. I did not dispel that. We only killed 1 troll as far as I know. I'm sure there's a lot more. So
You got
I
mail.
get yep. A 24, a 17, a nat 20, and a 20.
They all hit.
All right. I deal.
All of them hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My flurries hit too. Everything hits. Jesus. Okay. I got to do some math here. I've never had this kind of luck before.
Hang on. Let's just do our. How many is that total? That's 3, so 15. 15 plus 71. Oh no, 15 plus 18. My bad. Right, yeah. 18 plus 16. And then, so we're at 49 plus whatever your fire damage is.
That would be 4d4s plus 64. 16 damage on top of all that. So that'd be 68 damage, right?
I don't know. I'm just doing minus 49, minus 16. All right. How is this playing out?
Okay, so as soon as I see the other troll, and I'm just got that rush after seeing Tonya take that thing out. Like, we're on a roll. We're finally completing this mission for the glory of the knights. I see my next target. I home in, and as soon as the troll turns around, maybe a drip of drool coming from its mouth as its rest or its troll activities are distracted. The stranger comes in, just starts rushing in. I come down and just like a hammer from heaven. Flaming fist. Pummel this thing, it takes a knee. I keep pummeling it, its chest caves in. It falls down, trying to grab itself on the ground. Its face up towards me. I pummel its face in with my flaming fist. And its brain creates a simmering stew. The smoke, the embers rising behind it as its head is slowly disintegrated from my flurry of blows.
I mean, I was going to stop you on its knees, but that was just too nice. I'll give it to you. Why not?
Basically, his head is cinderized,
Yeah, why
turned
not?
to ash.
All right, Wilhelm's gone. Night number 1, if that's it for your turn.
Okay, this is Sven right here. He's gonna rush to get in between Sven and this troll. 1, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He'll have to
He's
take his action. Oh, no. No, he can sprint.
Oh,
Never mind.
he's not sprinting. He's just moving over here, and then getting ready. He's getting his weapons ready to protect.
Gotcha.
And that's his turn.
All right, that troll is. Yeah, Sven, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna look at that guy. Oh, let's see. He's in range. Let's see if I can miss a third time in a row. With the vulnerability arrow. So that's one. Well, I got one hit.
So
So I have to
19
roll a
hits.
DC
10 misses.
16 con save. Or fortitude if that's your flavor. 8 damage. Oh, and he passes.
Oh, con. Yeah, that's +5, not +1.
Either way.
8
He
damage.
would have just passed harder. But it does take 8 damage. And I'll move there. That's my turn.
All right. It is Sonya's turn.
How much damage is this troll over here taking?
Yes.
How long does that weakness enchantment last?
Yes.
Debuff.
That was the last round of it.
Oh, so would it be active if she attacked it now? Or is it already over?
He's not going to tell you.
Yes.
Okay. She's going to activate her charge shot. Get ready to do the same thing to this troll over here. And that'll be her turn.
If that's the case, yeah, it's not going to be active anymore.
Oh, okay. Thanks for withholding the information until I commit to the decision.
That's what DMs do best.
Well, I mean, I was debating whether or not it was still active in this turn, but if she's not shooting till next turn, yeah, it's not going to be active then.
Mm. Too late now. She charge shot.
All right. Let's draw a little circle on her. Wait, can it? What does the aura do? Can I just do that instead?
I have no clue. I've never used that feature.
I want it to be boo. Oh, perfect.
Little buff circle.
I think I'm just going to use auras for now. Instead of drawing.
That is a time saver.
All right. It's Bartholomew's turn.
Okay. wasn't really looking at his character sheet last time. He has got a +2 to hit attached to his bow staff. So he actually gets a +7 to his rolls.
He has grip tape on that. It's very useful.
Yep. So he's going to do the same thing. He's going to double attack this guy.
Did I give him extra abilities?
No, you just gave him sweep and mobile combat. But he does have another +2 to hit. So
I don't know. Prone troll sounds pretty nice.
prone. Could he knock it prone? What skill is that?
Sweep 2d4 plus 3 damage. Fail, prone, succeed, half.
Oh, I guess it didn't really register with me what that all meant. Well, I've already made the roll for his hit and damage.
Yeah, the 17 hits, the 15 hits.
2d6 plus 5.
Essentially, he had to roll the troll has to roll a reflex save. If it fails, it's knocked prone. If it succeeds, it still takes half damage.
Well, he rolls a 11 plus 8. 19 damage.
Y'all really should start adding your bonuses in.
I do add my bonuses.
Well, I'm saying that this is a +5 to each roll. Just do a +10 instead. It makes math a lot less.
God damn it, you're fucking right. You're so fucking right. But that only works.
It only really helps if I hit with all of them.
Yeah, that really only works if they all hit. I just thought of that.
Are you rolling damage rolls even if they're not hitting?
I guess we are.
Your macro is one thing. That's fine. But like on this one, you rolled 2d. You had to type out 2d6. What's so bad about +10 instead of +5?
A lot of these are like +5, so it'd be easier to like minus a 5 or a 10 than it is to add a 5 to every single roll and do the math there.
Anywho,
I don't know. I kind of like doing the math, and I think it's nice. I don't know if they like this or not, but for any listeners, for you to give out individual numbers of what you're rolling.
I mean that's fine, but
you're not there. I think I've got like no energy left in my physical body, so after this round, we might have to postpone the rest of this battle for next week.
Well, we have one more turn or one more person for this round of turns.
Okay. I'm trying to stay awake. I really am. It's not working.
I can tell.
Yeah, I saw you with your eyes closed. I thought you were unconscious.
Night number 2.
I might have been.
Night number 2.
Okay, he's going to
number 2, my lord. Pick number 2.
Do the same thing and rush up to join his fellow knight and standing in between this troll and Sven, since that's the furthest he can move. 1, 2, 5, 10. Yep. If he can get up here at least.
5, 6.
That's 9 squares. She's got that much movement.
You can go there.
Sprinting.
Unless he's using his action.
No, he's fine with that. That's good.
Yeah, he's in the middle of this guy's kind of in the middle of my upcoming shot.
Well, in that case. All right. Well, that troll is the one who started this. And these don't matter for... So what?
That dick.
That is true.
Out of nowhere. I mean, we were trespassing, but still. What a...
I was going to say, we did kind of enter their cave.
That's why I narrated my kill the way I did. Like, this guy was minding his own business. And I just fucking rush in behind him, start beating the shit out of him.
Right.
Like,
this
what
is...
do you imagine?
They don't have...
we are super underprepared, because without my idea of flaming torches, we'd be fooked.
They have polygon reveal, but not polygon hide, so this makes this difficult.
It's very nice of Dan to allow you to do that.
Yeah, well, in all fairness, it is a skill I'm working on, Focus Mana. It's there for me to adjust my spells in ways that better suit me. so that I'm not just shooting a firebolt, but I need a flare, or maybe I need something that's more piercing than explosive damage. I don't think I'm quite there in level yet, but
You
that's the
get
point of the skill.
spell? Improv spell is its own skill? That's crazy.
Well, that's what I kept trying to get you to do with Drusilla, and you never really took to it.
Yeah, the whole time I thought you were saying make 100 different abilities.
Mm-mm.
I
One
didn't think I
ability.
could. See, you could have just told me.
One
did.
ability used different ways.
I did. I tried explaining it to you like 17 different times, and you kept like either misunderstanding me or forgetting the conversation.
Yeah, I kept misunderstanding you. I thought you really wanted me to branch out like 20 different directions.
Mm-mm.
It
No,
might have-
one spell
it-
to adjust your mana.
In my defense, I thought that was what he was talking about too, but then again, I was trying to keep Sarah as a Pathfinder character, so
Yeah, and that really did kind of clash.
which is why we killed her off. All right, so that's
Well, she's
the
not dead.
She's
She's
not
gone.
dead. Don't say that about Sarah.
wrote her
I
off.
actually plan on using her.
Wrote her
So-
off. All right, so at the end of the turn, the flare at the end of that last turn. Well, I should actually do this. R3D20 plus 7 each. A nat 1, a 16, and a nat 20. Can you get more spread out than that?
No, that's a pretty good one.
Oh boy.
The lowest of the low, right in the middle, and highest of the high. Yeah. Not a bad roll.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, so plus 4 to that, so 18. Wow, that's actually nice and easy. 28 damage to Bartholomew.
He is just getting
Yep,
railed.
balls.
It's 28.
Poor monk is gonna die.
No, like I mean, like he has 100 HP in his character sheet, but I'm sure it's more than that. He's taken 53 damage total, though.
I have 81.
Can I not see anything around me, like at all?
Wait, did you just modify the roll 20 page or his character sheet?
Hold on, I did both.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
looking at it.
Then he only has 53. Don't
Yeah.
zero it out. You didn't modify the roll 20 last time, so I modified it for you.
I'm confused.
Yeah, he's at
That's
minus.
normal state.
He's only taking 53 damage, and no, you cannot see anything around you because as I was saying. So as the turn end up rolling over, the flares that Gnome Face initially sent out on his initial turn have faded. So what's left is the flares that he sent off on his last turn.
Mhm.
Hence when I told you the 3 turns. So
Yeah, which is fine. But what I mean by anything around me is like, wouldn't I at least have like a 10-foot vision of my?
Jesus,
Sorry,
You-
I can't even move my token.
you all.
There we go.
Yes, you have literally like 2.5 feet in front of you.
Quick meta question. How much light does a burning troll corpse give off? Like, what's the radius of that?
There is a burning troll corpse over here.
And
This-
this one was filled with fire.
Same as a campfire. So in correction, you do fire damage. You do not light them on fire.
Oh, we'll have to
Point.
work on that.
Point. You got a point.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like you pretty much take a magma rock that's like hardened that you just chip off the side of a volcano and beat someone with that. That's fire damage, but
Yeah.
that's not the same as taking a flint and steel and lighting them on fire.
Didn't consider that distinction either.
Anywho, so with the initial flares just like burning out, and a lot of these our adventures getting enveloped back in darkness, we're gonna leave it there for today. And we're gonna pick up this battle next time. So, will our adventures take out the trolls as easy as they started, and will they eventually make it to Akasai as they're planning on? I have a feeling they're gonna find a lot of stuff along the way. So, make sure
Well,
if
Gale
you
keeps- Sorry.
If you enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe, and comment. Give us a good review, and share the podcast, everyone, with your friends and family. If Gail does what?
Keeps going off on tangents of how we need to do this, and that.
This is a mission. How is it a tangent? I'm just saying what we got to do. If you don't want to do it, walk away from the mission. Why'd you sign up for it?
Because you are my key to Brockheart.
Well, then just do what I say or quit the mission.
No, I'm just
Simple
going
as
to keep
that.
fucking with you. It's more fun that way.
Seriously, do not understand your beef with my guy.
Honestly, it started because you called me short. And then I'm just a trickster and, a guy who likes to fuck around. And then you slapped me, so...
Dude, you've done worse for laughs to every character I roll. One
No.
time I do that to you, you blow up. I didn't think Gnome Face was that sensitive.
Didn't blow up. Just
You
tried to
did.
intimidate you and rolled a nat 20. And
That's
the
a
nat
straight
20 made you poop
blowing
your
up.
britches.
You threw a tantrum and ruined my guy's day over what was basically a well-intentioned slap.
All right,
There is no such thing as
Hold
a
on.
well-intentioned slap.
Hold on, because that is
Same as a
false.
movie from the 50s.
All right. Yes. If he would have went too far away from his character, I would have stepped in and said no, just like we did with Drusilla when Sarah was disappearing. But no, he's literally been a prankster to, I mean, technically all your characters, sure, but to Donnie,
Anybody
yes.
that's not a chick.
Well, yeah, and also you did call him short to start off with, so he has beef on that. Did he attack?
Calls me names every character I roll. That
I
was
haven't
one
called
time.
Gale any names.
He
I just
hasn't.
intimidated him.
He hasn't called you names on this one, but then again, you did slap him, so he did get some retaliation. Did he attack you? No, he just made you shit yourself because you rolled too high.
It's not fair, I tell you. He does this to me every time. The one time I do it, I'm the bad guy.
Hey, RNG made it a lot worse than it was supposed to be, okay? I was just supposed to scare you a little, not make you poop your britches.
Mellow out, no face. Chill the beef. My guy's not mean. He wants to be your friend.
Anyways, we'll talk to you later. Please join us next week. Don't let them scare you away. All right, bye-bye.